Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad y'all are here today. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you joining the family if you're new here. And anyways, today's Saturday. We got a busy day ahead. Y'all come spend the day with us. Now this morning, Andy's going to get some tires, so I'm making us breakfast for the week. Making blueberry muffins. I put them in an airtight, like Tupperware container, and he eats on those all week for breakfast. Now, I'm not much of a breakfast person, but he eats on those all week. I'll leave the recipe in the description, and I'll try to remember to type it in this video, too. That way, y'all can have it for yourself, because it's delicious. The garden is looking beautiful this morning. I got to string up the rest of these tomatoes. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know we use the Florida weave. That works real good, but while these plants are small, that's the hardest time, I think, to string them up. Once they get tall, though, that's super easy way to keep them stringed up. So, I like to do it this way. They're looking good, y'all. Looking real good. Jacob's gonna give y'all a quick lesson on some garlic.
So how you know if it's ready to pick? If it's leaning, it's ready to pick. If it also got these two leaves dead, if it's both of that, it's ready to pick. But if it's only one of it, it's not ready to pick. But all you gotta do is just dig around it till you get to the bulb. And then you just yank, and then it comes out.
Let's see what that one looks like. All right. That's a good looking one. Let's see what else you got pulled over here.
I got a whole lot pulled. This is probably going to be like 100. I pulled a ton yesterday, and I've already pulled a couple more today.
Good job, man. The cows rolled the hay roll all the way down. So Andy's pulling what's left off the fence, so they'll eat it. We're still trying to let our other pasture rest, if you're wondering why the cows are still over here. What are you doing? walk around and just give you a little garden tour. And I'm going to show you real quick what we done here.
We got them all trellised up.
If you're not trellising your cucumbers, I'm here to tell you right now that you should. We didn't for years, and we did it last year. Best decision I ever made. Is that right?
Yeah, for many reasons.
For many reasons. The cucumbers weren't hiding. The plants seemed healthier.
They kept everything up off the ground. You could actually walk between the rows. Used to, they would sprawl out all over, and you're, stepping around like that through the vines, trying not to step on them. And no problem now with this. You'll have to start them to train them to go up the trellis. But, yeah, we love it. It's well worth the time it takes to do it.
Now, over here, you see that this side over here, these cattle panels are a little whoppy jawed. So guys, what we did, we went to Tractor Supply one day. We go to Tractor Supply once a week, at least, and we seen some damaged cattle panels. Andy asked them if those were discounted because they're damaged. They're like S's, and don't know if all of them do this, but they actually gave them to us for half price. And in the garden, it don't matter if they're bent. You won't even be able to tell it after the plants are on it.
That's right. And you see we used some wooden stakes in there. We run out of T-posts. Those are some we had left over from tomatoes last year. And there's our October beans, our Tapazio beans.
Usually we just plant a row, and I have enough to actually put some up. They usually put off pretty good. Hopefully this year will be the same.
Yep, and there's our late row of tomatoes we had. That I think the far end out there is the pink brandywines, but the rest we're not sure about. Those are the ones that got messed up that we had. She had them all labeled up, and the seeds all organized and everything, and the dog got in there and dug them up, so nothing was in its row where it was supposed to be, so they're just scattered. And we got a few cabbage plants over here in this raised bed, and some broccoli out there on that end. The sunflowers. Over here's the garlic and stuff and everything out there on the outside of this fence. But the special treat of this garden is these tomatoes. These things are beautiful.
Our tomatoes they're really growing good.
Yeah, especially the end out there that gets the most sun. We've got a tree right here above us that is just getting bigger and bigger every year, and it's really starting to shade out this end of the garden. That thing needs to go. Now, the bad thing is the road's on that side, so if we throw it that way, we're going to throw it into the road, and that's the way it's naturally leaning. But I don't really want to throw it this way either, because then it'll be on our garden fence. But we're going to have to figure out a way to make that thing go away. But you can see as a result what it's doing to our popcorn here. Look at how much shorter this end is versus that end out there that's in the sun right now. I mean, this still looks good, but it's not near what that out there is.
You can see our cabbage plants here. Starting to have a little insect pressure on those.
We got some worms.
Yeah.
But I think I took care of those.
So it happens this time of year with us anyway. Once it starts getting warm, even though the cabbage is still growing, it's like once it gets warm, the bugs come out, and the cabbage and the broccoli is the first thing they go after.
Yep, I believe he's dead. I must have got him. I think he's dead. No, he ain't dead either. My stuff didn't work, I don't guess. He looks sick. If he ain't dead, he's sick.
Maybe he's dying.
I hope so. Not all of them are as bad as the rest. Some of them got ate up pretty good.
And this happened in just a few days.
Yeah, we come out here one evening and I seen a few bug holes. I come out here like 2 evenings later and some of them were almost demolished. Right there's a worm. Well, if he was alive, he's dead now.
But they're starting to make some heads. They're just going to have some holes in them, and it'll be fine.
Yep. But that's this garden right here by the house. We thought while we was out here working, we'd give you a quick tour of it.
Got a little warm outside. Decided I'd boil about 5 dozen eggs for pickled eggs. So, I don't know if any of you watch the Holler Homestead. Love watching them. Would love to meet them someday. But anyways, Meg on there said that their favorite pickled egg recipe was actually the brine recipe for cowboy candy. Love cowboy candy. I made some last year. So I'm going to give it a try because we love pickled eggs around here. Now we got a pile of eggs to peel, and I got a professional egg peeler. Maggie, show them what you do. She loves to do this when we make pickled eggs. Don't you?
Enough.
Gotta get the egg really broken. Makes that shell come off real easy, don't it?
It's real broken.
Can you get it?
That's way easier.
Oh, yeah. Now it's coming off, ain't it? Good job.
Sometimes it falls in the floor.
Well, I'll clean it up.
Yay. And we done free when y'all wasn't there.
Let's see what it looks like. Looks good. Good job, sis. Ain't no shell on it, is it?
Kind of, so I gotta rinse it off. See how sparkly and clean it is?
Yeah, it looks good. Good job.
Then you just put it in this jar.
Yep.
Then get another egg. Put it in here.
Good
And
job.
then do this. Then get back and forth. I bet the egg tank's that fun.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ah, that's so laggy!
Andy's out in the hayfield, and I hope y'all can see this back behind me here. It looks like we got a storm brewing back there. I just sure hope he gets done in time. We can always use the rain, which we got a lot of rain, but we can always use more. Just hope he gets his hay done. Jacob's been busy mowing. I'm out here checking on my berries. Look here. It ain't quite ripe yet though. Boy, that's gonna be good. When you work hard, it's time to play hard too. We came down to the creek to let the youngins play for a little bit. I feel like it's hot enough today. Andy decided to fertilize. You see him over here. What he's doing, he's fertilizing that corn that didn't have any crimson clover in that area. It definitely got to looking like it needed some fertilizer. Started getting pretty yellow. So he's going to fertilize that little section. And we're still going to leave the other section alone just to see how it's going to do. Now it's supper time, folks. We're cooking out on the Blackstone. Actually, it's the first time I've ever used it, but
Yeah, first time. We've had it since Christmas.
yeah, just finally getting a chance to use it. So they say season it like cast iron, so of course y'all know I use my lard. So we're gonna see.
Yep, right there it sits.
I don't know about y'all, but we like flat hamburgers, so I mash them as flat as I can get them. Well, we're enjoying a nice supper outside.
And hopefully we get finished before the rain comes.
Yep, maybe a little rain on the way. Andy got done with the hay. And anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. Thank you for spending some time with us. And anyways, we'll see you on the next one.
Have a good one, y'all.
Have a good one.